When we love, we always strive to become better than we are. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. I don't have the page number for this because I listened to the audiobook version, but the way this applies to me and inspired me to take on this creative endeavor, which was making the video that you've probably already seen, it applies to me because I didn't want to graduate up until about a year ago. Up until then, I didn't think that I needed to graduate or cared very much, but then I decided that I wanted to go to college and do something with my life. So this applies to me because I've strived to become a better person over this period of time, and as I've bettered my life by doing schoolwork more and getting better friends and stuff like that, and just interacting with people more and just becoming a better person, I've noticed that my life has gotten better. My quality of life is noticeably better. I've met better people. I've got better people in my life. My relationships that I already have gotten better, and as I've strived to become more, everything around me has become better. And I just think that's really interesting that a quote from a book which I kind of thought was a little cheesy actually is applied to me in a significant way because I have found the world to be better than it was when I was younger and didn't do schoolwork and stuff like that. Now, what I did for my project was make a video, and it was about the very last scene in The Alchemist when the boy, as the narrator referred to the character as, digs up the treasure that was under the monastery or church, got the conquistadors' gold and all that, which I thought was a very powerful, maybe not powerful, but definitely a good scene because it was the circle had ended. The story had come completely around back to where he started in the first chapter, but he was a different, changed person. Wasn't a boy anymore. It was definitely a man by that point, after especially the passage of time. But what I did was I wrapped my little brother, in a bed sheet that I had pulled out of the linen closet to dress him up like a shepherd, because it never in the book necessarily talks about how he changed clothes. So dress him up like a shepherd and recreated the scene. Exact same text. Of course, couldn't shoot it in an abandoned church because I'm filming this at 9:13, so very close to the deadline. But I've worked very hard on this. Believe me, I've given this at least 5 hours of my time. Yeah, so we use that a cool stick that I found a while ago, and a snow shovel. But I've also got that chest in the video. Got that from a friend a while back, and I use it in Dungeons and Dragons, and we use actual gold pieces and stuff like that as currency. So that's why I have a hoard of gold. Talk about the end result, yeah. But I think the video went well. The filming of it was definitely a nightmare, as my brother was not very cooperative, and I was not good at TikTok. Thankfully, my girlfriend helped me out. So it went pretty well. I like the end project, the end product. Pretty good. Though I definitely think there was ways we could have improved if we had more time. My brother could have talked slower, but it was already enough of a nightmare to get him to cooperate with us. So thankful we even got those lines out of him and the short video that we did. But I provided the voice of the old man at the end, the alchemist. Proud of my voice acting, which I normally am not. But I think overall the video went pretty well. I'd say it's at least a B plus. Because while it's not great quality, you can't expect great quality from... Well, no, you can't expect cinematic quality, I'd say, from school projects. And there was definitely effort and passion put into it because I want to graduate. So, of course, I would make the end project the best that I could. Added video effects and stuff like that, and the voiceover. But for as short of a video it is, I feel like it encompasses the end of the book pretty well. It's exactly what happened. He got the chest, he got his treasure, and went on to live his life, the boy. So I definitely think that it's probably not an A, probably not a B plus, but somewhere around the B to C plus range, because there was effort into it. There's costuming. I tried really hard to add a little bit of quality that would have not have otherwise been there, like the costuming and the stick and stuff like that. So I made do with what I had, which definitely was not a lot. So I think the video, overall, not the best it could be, but with the time and resources that I had, it's the best that I could do. So yeah, that's my opinion on my video, and I hope that you feel the same way, and that the project was to your liking. I'm proud of the video, and I hope that it meets the requirements at the very least.